One of the most common standing attacks is for somebody to reach up, grab your head, and start feeding you a whole bunch of punches, right? We've all seen this in like grade school. But in the heat of the moment, people revert to what they did in grade school. So Adam is going to come up and he's going to grab me in a headlock and he's going to start feeding me punches here. Maybe he's going to start up by just grabbing it together and pulling me around, and I'm going to base out. See, I'm going to try and get my legs perpendicular to his. I'm not here, because here he can toss me easily. I'm going to try and get one leg in front of him, one leg behind him. I'm in base, it's harder for him to throw me to the ground. So we're here, he can shake me around, but hopefully I'm going to stay on my feet. Now if he starts getting ready to feed me this hand in the teeth, or even if I'm worried about it, I bring my hands here. I want to control this hand because that's the one that's going to do me damage. Once I've got that hand controlled here or here, I'm going to step a little bit further so that my left foot comes close to his right leg, and I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit my butt down onto my left heel. I'm going to go here and pull him over so that I'm on top and he's on the bottom. Now, once I'm here, the very first reaction most people is going to have, they're going to grab your head super tight and they're going to try and roll you this way. Go ahead. So I need to Superman out. I basically straighten my body and I put my hands out. I'm on top. I don't want to get rolled to the bottom. I work my way back here. Now, classic Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu would say, make some room here with your hand so you're separating his legs from his body a bit. Then you're going to step over, now keep the grip, here. So now I'm based out with my knee behind his neck and my foot by his hip. I'm going to put my hands together like this, and I'm going to saw away at his jaw. I'm pushing down like this. It's a very strong position. Not like this, because my hand would slide up, like this, because I can really push down, and I could bounce his head off the ground too if I wanted, until he decides to let go. What I do from here depends on what my goals are. If I'm really not comfortable on the ground, I can get up and run. That's not a bad plan. Traditional Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu would say you're here, you've got the arm, push his head to the ground, step over, sit back, and break the arm or apply the arm lock. That depends. If the guy's high on crack, he may not feel his arm cracking or breaking. So you have to weigh the pros and cons of going for a joint lock versus going for a neck, versus just being glad you got to the top and then disengaging. Or if you're here, I mean, a low-level technique, but very effective, is you are on top. Again, everything that we said about striking downwards applies here. And you don't only have to use your knuckles, you can also use your elbows. And if you want, you can stand up and you can kick them. But if you stand up and disengage, I would suggest that you run. So here's what that technique looks like, a little bit faster and with a bit more resistance. So thank you very much. I hope you're also getting something out of the beginning Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu course that you're getting in the email right now. And head over to grapplearts.tv to check out my new website.